on, guys? It is me, Marcus, here, flying solo. Probably going to be solo for at least the next 3 episodes. I'm hoping to get JJ back on so we can do our predictions for the playoffs. Playoffs are around the corner. Only 4 weeks left. This is the Yankees version. We are going to separate the two for 2 episodes each week now, where the one episode's going to just be specifically the other MLB teams, and then the other one specifically just going to be Yankee stuff. A lot to talk about the Yankees. I got 3 questions to ask for this episode today. So let's get into it. Hit my fucking intro.
Welcome to MLB Hotshot Days! Where we have 2 idiots who think their opinions are the fucking bomb. We are here to make your day. Fuck these guys. Hotshot, take it
All right. I think next year I'm going to incorporate that into an actual intro, and I'm going to have that play for the start of the videos. Welcome in, guys. This is the MLB Hotshot Takes, episode 11. Yankees side of the 2 episodes we do every week. It is Monday, September 8th, 2025. 3 days until the 24th anniversary of 9/11. Which the Yankees will be playing. I think they're doing some kind of promotion for it. So yes, Yankees did exactly what I asked them to do. I wanted them to sweep Toronto, but they didn't. So we'll get into the games, but there's other things to talk about first. Let's talk about the September call-ups. No Spencer Jones, no George Lombard, no other pitchers, no other big prospects, just Austin Slater, J.C. Escara, and Ryan Yarbrough were the acquisitions for the September call-ups. And I'm not shocked. With the new rule, there's really not going to be there's not going to be as big call-ups because it's no longer expanding to 40-man roster. It's now expanding to a 28 roster. So, yes, the Yankees only call up 3 guys. I think they sent J.C. Escara back down again to get Austin Slater up, so we have an extra body in the outfield. Yeah, so here's it is. All right, so the New York Yankees used to be able to promote anywhere from 1 to 15 roster stickers, but now with the new rules, they can't. So the Yankees have done everything possible to telegraph their projected shuffle in recent days, but made things official Monday afternoon when they called up Ryan Yarbrough from his rehab assignment. They also called up J.C. Escara and Austin, but then they would send down Austin Slater but bring him back up. Let me block that. So, yeah. Those are the call-ups for the Yankees. Nothing too major. I don't think they really need to make any more moves. I think they just got to stay healthy, which is going to be one of our 3 questions for today. We have 3 questions today. One of them's going to be the major one, which I'll ask at the end. I'm hoping we're going to try to move this to a 20 to 22 minute episode, because we're going to get into the last 6 games for the Yankees, the next 6, and the potential overall view for the rest of September, as we also ask those 3 questions along the way. So let's kick it in. Let me pull it up. Boom, here we go. So we have the 6 games between the Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's go from each game from start to finish. Here we go. So let's get into the recap for this game. If it wants to load. The Yankees would win this 7-1, baby. Top performers: Jazz Chisholm, 2 home runs, Max Fried, a stud, and Trent Grisham with the grand salami. Trent Grisham Mr. Fantastic Trent Bonds with the motherfucking stash, baby. So Yankees would be they were coming to the series a little pessimistic, thinking, you know what, this is going to be a hard stretch. If the Yankees could go 6-6, that'd be great. 7-5, that'd be great. No, Yankees said, fuck that. We're going to take 4 of our next 6. So yes, Max Fried that'll be our first question today. Do the Yankees have a good tandem, a good trio? Cam Schlittler did get hit a lot on Friday night. So, but I'm still going to include him to the three-headed monster in the rotation. And Max Fried, Carlos Rendon, and Cam Schlittler. All 3 pitchers have been playing very well for the Yankees. Max Fried struggled a little bit between the All-Star break and coming back from the All-Star break. But he is starting to find his game again, and it looks like he's kicking ass. So, yes, let's go into the scoring. The scoring moments. So we had Jazz Chisholm hit a 2-run shot to make it 2-0. Trent bombs, baby, with the fucking beautiful mustache. One of the 3 best mustaches on the team. Trent Grisham hits the grand slam, his 29th home run. Makes it 6-0 Yankees. And then Yonder Diaz grounds into a force out, which gives the Houston Astros a run. And then Jazz Chisholm again, he is fucking heating up, but he needs to calm down. He needs to calm down. He does. He's been getting at it at the throats of the umpires, and he needs to calm down, bro. I think it was Saturday he got into it with the fucking... I know it was a terrible call, and it was clearly outside, but you got to know when to shut the fuck up. And the same thing goes for the Yankees dugout. Just shut the fuck up. All right? Move on, okay? It happened. Just move on. I know you guys want to prove your point, but still, move on. So, yeah, Yankees end up winning 7-1. Max Fried goes 7 innings strong, 4 hits, 1 earned run, and 5 strikeouts. Like I said, top 3 performers are Jazz Chisholm, Max Fried, and Trent Grisham. A big win for the Yankees, and it was a huge statement for the Yankees to say, you know what, we're gonna take this. We're not gonna fucking show up like we did in the Boston series. We're gonna take this 12-game stretch serious, and they did, and they started off with a huge win. So let's get into the next game. The game everyone wants to forget about. Yankees lose this one 8-7. So that's top 3 performers. Austin Wells, Yordan Alvarez. You got to stop pitching to this guy. Stop pitching to him, dude. He's the modern day Barry Bonds. Stop fucking pitching to him. He just destroyed us in this series in 2 games. And then Jeremy Pena. This started off good for the Yankees. It did. So let's get into scoring. Giancarlo Stanton hit a solo shot, 1-0. Austin Wells would get a 2-run shot in the 4th to make it 3-0. Then Ramon Urias hit a sac fly to make it 3-1. It's like, oh shit, here comes the Astros. No, Yankees go in there and get a sac fly to make it 4-1. But then Will Warren, who's pitching a good game. Will Warren pitched a good game on last Saturday. Not Toronto. No, was this Thursday? What was this game? This game was Wednesday. Pitched a good game Wednesday. Last Wednesday. I got my fucking shit mixed up. But then, they should have kept Will Warren in. Even though he gave up that home run. Jeremy Pena made it 4-2. They bring in Luke Weaver. Luke Weaver gives up a run. And then, again, they continue to fucking pitch to Yordan Alvarez. And Yordan Alvarez gets a single. Goes 4 for 5 in this game. He is arguably the player of the game in this one. Makes it 4-4. And then they bring in Devin Williams in the 8th. And he pitched. He didn't pitch amazing, but he got us to 2 outs to the point where you think the manager's like, all right, you did your job. Let me go bring in another reliever to close it out to at least get us into the 9th scoreless. No, he fucking goes, he lets Devin Williams finish, and he gives up a fucking run. He walks in not the winning run, but he walks in the 5th run for Houston, and then you go to fucking Duvall. You should have went to Duvall or Mark Leiter Jr. before this situation, but no, you fucking go, you keep Devin Williams in. This is why I'm fucking sick of Boone. Boone, Brian Cashman, and Hal Steinman are the reason why the Yankees haven't won shit in fucking nearly 15 years. It'll be 16 if they don't win it this year. Yes, they went to the World Series last year because the American League was so fucking terrible. This shit pisses me off. And then Jeremy Pena gets a single, makes it 6-4. Then a balk on Duvall. By the way, fuck Brian Welsh. Terrible fucking umpire. Garbage. Fucking garbage. This entire game, he was fucking terrible. He was in favor of the Astros. I'm not saying that's why they lost, but the Yankees should have had at least a chance to get Giancarlo Stanton up to bat to take the lead. And no, he called. We'll get into that ninth. But here, balk makes it 7-8, and then a wild pitch makes it 8-4. Then we get into the ninth. Yankees get an out. Ryan McMahon gets a hit. Aaron Judge gets a hit. Or walks. I think Aaron Judge walked. Let's see. In the ninth, let's check. In the ninth, so here we go. Jason Dominguez grounded out. He pinched hit for Anthony Volpe. Ryan McMahon hits a single. Trent Grisham strikes out. Aaron Judge hits a single. And Aaron Judge advances to second. Cody Bellinger. All right, so Cody Bellinger hits a three-run shot, gets the Yankees down back into one. By the way, sign Cody Bellinger. We got to re-sign Cody, baby. Belly! And then Jazz Chisholm on a 3-2 pitch outside gets called strike 3. This one I'm not too upset that Jazz Chisholm got into the face of Brian Walsh, because that was clearly a fucking ball. Giancarlo Stanton should have been up to bat with 1 on, 2 outs, with a chance to take the lead with 1 swing at the bat. And it didn't happen. Yankees fall 8-7. Bullshit of a loss. I just wanted to move on. It sucks, but you know what? Yankees will turn around and have a better game that Thursday. So let's get into that game. Thursday, September the 4th. The final series in Houston. What a gutsy performance. Carlos Rodon pitches a beautiful game. He goes, I think, 6 innings strong. He goes 6 innings strong. Let's see the box. Carlos went 6 innings strong with 3 Ks, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, and 1 home run. With that fucking box or the Crawford box, so fucking terrible. You think Yankee Stadium's terrible? Fucking Houston's terrible, dude. So let's get back into the moment. The wrap. So our 3 top performers, again, Yordan Alvarez goes 8 for 10 in the series. He goes 8 for 10 with a home. This last game he went 4 for 5. This game he went 4 for 5. Home runs, a double, 2 RBIs and 2 runs. McMahon had a home run, 3 RBIs and 2 runs. Trent Grisham with another Trent Bonds, baby! Grand Slam number 2 in this series. Woo! Motherfucking mustache. So let's get into the scoring. So Ryan McMahon would make it 1-0 on a single. Oswald was scored. Volpe would get to second. Then Yordan Alvarez tied it up with a home run. Then Ryan McMahon in the 5th made it 2-1. Then Cody Bellinger on a single scores Trent Grisham scores Trent Grisham to make it 3-1. But then Jose Caballero walks because of a pitch violation, which a lot of people are pissed about that. They're saying, well, the pitch count said 12. Yes, but because Jose Caballero did not look up at the pitcher and acknowledge him, was it Javier? Whoever was pitching, I think it was Javier who was pitching in the 9th. Let me see who was pitching to him. De Los Santos. De Los Santos did not acknowledge Jose Caballero when Jose Caballero did not acknowledge De Los Santos. So De Los Santos went to pitch, and that was an automatic violation, which means it was 3-2. The pitch count was 3-2, so it would turn into a walk. So the Yankees make it 4-1. That is the textbook in the rules. So fuck off, Houston. Then the Astros would score on a ground up force out to make it 4-2 in the bottom 6. It's like, oh shit. And then Jesus Sanchez scores in the 7th. And it's like, oh fucking god, here we go again. But then Ryan McMahon gets a huge single in the 8th to make it 5-3. And then Trent Grisham puts the dagger into the hearts of Houston with another grand slam. 30th home run of the season. He's going to get paid in the offseason. I don't think it's going to be the Yankees, but he's going to get huge money in the offseason. I think the Mets are going to throw him some money. And then Yordan Alvarez again gets a single to make it 8-4. Yankees hold on to win 8-4. They take 2 out of 3 against Houston. exactly what I was hoping for. But it's like, you know what? I can't really. What did John Boy Media? What did Jimmy say? I don't want to get hooked. I agree. I don't want to get hooked at this point, but this next series, I definitely want to get hooked. So it did this next series, the last 3 games, starting Friday until yesterday. Didn't go well to start. Yankees did not show up at all. Cam Schlittler just didn't have his stuff today or that day. But it's not the end of the world. I mean, I knew the Yankees weren't gonna. I wanted them to sweep Toronto. I didn't think they're gonna sweep Toronto. Toronto's a weird team. I still think Toronto's going to wither in the playoffs. I don't think this team is going to be deep. This team's deep enough to go on a long run, but I do think they have the ability to win a playoff series. So, yes, Yankees top 3 performers were Kevin Gausman dominated. 8 innings, four hits, one earned run, 5 strikeouts. He pitched like until the 8th inning. He had like 50, 60 pitches until the 7th inning when the Yankees started to really work the count. And then Vladimir Guerrero always plays tough against us. So does Bo Bichette. Both of them went a combined 7 for 8, and it sucked. But you know what? You move on. Yankees would lose 7-1 in this. Bo Bichette would make it 1-0 on a double. Then Nathan Lukes hit a single to score 2 runs. Then Bo Bichette in the second would hit a 4-0 or hit a sac fly. Then Giancarlo Stanton would get the only run of the game for the Yankees. Yankees got 4 hitted this game. It sucked. Vladimir Guerrero hit a home run, and then Ernie Clement hit a double to score a run, and then Dalton Varsho doubles in the 9th to make it 7-1. So that's ultimately your score. 7-1. Yankees lose. Does not feel good. It sucks, but you know what? You move on. So let's move on to the next game, Saturday's game, which was a huge game for Luis Hill. Hill pitched a very good game in this. He did walk some batters. He walked a lot of batters, but he still pitched. He pitched 6 innings, which is what we ask out of our pitchers. If you give up a lot of walks, you give up a lot of hits, but you find a way to pitch length, I don't care. And that's exactly what happened. Speaking of that, The Martian. Jason Dominguez gets the scoring off. Oh, hold on, let's do the top 3. Luis Hill, top performers. Luis Hill, Bissett, and then Bellinger. So Jason Dominguez makes it 1-0 on a single. Then Austin Wells hits on a sac fly. Austin Wells got two sac flies in this game. Then former Yankee IKF got a ground out force out to get 2-1. Then Austin Wells in the 6th, sac fly. Then the Yankees bullpen just took over. Yankees bullpen, Luke Weaver pitched a couple good, and then Fernando Cruz. When he's healthy, Fernando Cruz is insane, dude. He is insane. And then Bednar, another 4-out performance. Balls of steel, man. Balls of steel from my man David Bednar. He holds on to get his 21st save of the year. Luis Hill improves to 3-1. Yankees tie the series up at 1 apiece. And now comes the big one, and the Yankees got to feel confident the way Max Fried's pitching that they're going to win this game. This was yesterday. This helped me soften the blow of the Falcons losing a little bit. Check out on Saturday, episode 3, as we predict Week 2's predictions. Rest of Week 2's and Thursday night game for Week 3. The top 3 performers in this, Max Fried went 7 innings strong, 6 hits, 3 earned runnings, 4 strikeouts. Judge, 3 walks, 2 runs, stolen base, and Rice with a home run, 3 RBIs and runs. Which brings us to our next second of 3 questions that I'm going to ask today. The first question was, do the Yankees have a dangerous duo, which potentially a trio, and Max Fried, Carlos Rondon, and Cam Schlittler? Are the Yankees just smart, or is Toronto just dumb? This is the second time Toronto has had their signs stolen. Legally, by the way, this is not illegal. They did it naturally. They stole it from the base runner on first and second, which is not illegal in the books, the rules at least. Not what the Astros and the Red Sox did. Those were illegal. If you use technology, it's illegal. Go fuck yourself, Houston Trastros. The Yankees would steal the changeup on Max Scherzer, and it would ultimately cost them in the first inning. So, Yankees get 2 on, 1 out. Ben Rice is up to play. Then you see Judge doing this, not even caring. He's clearly he's caught on something. Bellinger caught it first. Cody Bellinger on first base caught it, and he's relaying it to Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is relaying it to Ben Rice. Ben Rice barely misses one. He gets excited and he rips it. And then the very next pitch, he sends in the bleachers to make it 3-0. So the Yankees were able to tip off on Max Scherzer's pitches. And Toronto's not really too hard about it. Their manager Schneider said we just got to do better at the Yankees. He said the Yankees are probably arguably one of the best teams to do it when they get the tip pitches, that they are able to just overall uh, capitalize on it, because the Yankees did this earlier against Seattle, the same team who did it to Toronto, and it didn't work for Seattle, but it worked for the Yankees, and they ended up walking it off in the 10th in that game. So yeah, Yankees are up 3-0, but then a double. So let's go to the scoring. So in the second, IKF again gets a single. Then Nathan Lukes makes it 3-2, and then in the third, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. makes it 3-3. So we're tied. It's like, oh shit. Then the bottom of the third, Cody Bellinger gets a double, scores Aaron Judge 4-3. Yankees would bring out the big boys today for their bullpen, and Devin Williams came out and he looked good. Devin Williams looked good. He gave up a hit, he walked, but he got a K, and he got out of the inning. Then David Bednar again comes in, gives up one hit, and then he just doesn't give up another one. He shuts the door. Yankees would win this game 4-3. They're now only 2 games back from Toronto. This was a huge 6 games for the Yankees. They have another 6 games. They have a day off today. Tomorrow they're back against Detroit. But before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, we got fucking merch. Come on, we got merch, man. Come to our website, man, at allsportspodcast.network.creatorspring.com, or just allsportspodcast.com, creatorspring.com, and get your merch, man. We have the 9 o'clock shirt. We have my favorite, the fuck these guys shirt. We have the David Bednar, Balls of Steel, you wish your balls were made of steel shirt. We have the MLB Hotshot Take Season 1 shirts and sweaters, man. And then we also have the hockey shirts for the Mighty Sacroom Season 5, and then we want Nuggets stuff. And then we have the alternate, we have the actual logo for the background for Season 5, and we have the custom logo for Season 5. We also have the merch for the Caps Off the Chain crew. And then obviously we have Season 4 merch. I know, like I keep saying, Season 4 is over with, and now that we're officially on to Season 5, but who cares? The logo is still amazing. Still rep Season 4. It was a wonderful season for us, and Season 5 is going to be even better. So fucking put it on. Go get it, man. It's only $24.99 and get a 20% discount, man. Go now. Anyways, we're back to, let's get back into it. So we have 3 games up next. The 3 next hard games. Then we have, I would say, a little bit lighter schedule. But so the Yankees have the Tigers, 3 games today. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and then next weekend. So this weekend they have Boston, 3 games. So let's look into this. Like I said, yeah, they play 9-11. They play Thursday. So I'm trying to do. So let's go into their scores. Okay. So the Yankees play tomorrow, right? So we'll go in there, check it out, preview. So we have Will Warren versus Casey Mizey. This should be a good game. Wednesday, we have Carlos Rondon versus Jack Flaherty. Jack Flaherty did not pitch well against us last time he played us. I think. When did they play? When did the Yankees play? When did they play Detroit? They played Detroit beginning of the season. Let's go back and check. They played. They played them. So the Yankees played. I think he pitched well against us. I think this is the game that Jack Flaherty pitched. No, Skubal pitched, which we don't have to worry about Skubal. Thank God. I think Flaherty pitched the first game though. I do think Flaherty pitched the first game. No, Mize pitched. So Scooble pitched. Okay, so maybe we did beat him. We beat Flaherty. Yeah, Jack Flaherty pitched this game, so we did beat him. We beat up on him a little bit. We didn't get any runs, but he pitched 5 innings, so maybe he did dominate us. So yeah, so there. The last time we played Jack Flaherty, he pitched well against us. Before that, though, in the playoffs, we beat up on him in Game 5, but he pitched well against us in Game 2 or Game 1. So let's not pretend like he's not. This is an easy matchup. And then obviously Thursday we have Cam Schlittler versus TBD. I don't know if that's going to be Scooble. I think Scooble pitches Friday. So if the Yankees come out here 2 out of 3, it'd be great. But if they can come out 3 out of 3 and improve to 7-2 these last 6 games, that'd be great. And then obviously you got the Yankees Friday game to be announced yet. I'm assuming that's going to be Max Fried or Luis Hill, Max Fried, and then Will Warren pitching those 3 games for the Yankees in Boston. The Yankees got to take 2 out of 3 against Boston, no matter what. Be great if they take 3. They sweep Boston. If the Yankees sweep Boston, I think they at least get that top wild card seed. If they can find a way to push Boston away from us and we get a better matchup in the wild card game, I don't feel comfortable playing Boston. So yeah, so that's the next 6 games for the Yankees. Great last 6. The Yankees have done they've done exactly what we wanted them to do. They're 4-2. If they can go win the next 2, improve to 6-3, and then do next 2 out of 3 against Boston and improve to 8-4, that'd be great. Or if they can go 9-3, that'd be even better. So we'll see what happens. But as for now, as for now, I'm not gonna play it this time. As for now, this is all the time we have for MLB Hotshot Takes episode 11. The next episode will be episode 12 on Friday. That'll be the rest of the baseball version, and then the following Monday will be episode 13, the Yankees. Hopefully by then we'll know what the Yankees are doing, or how the Yankees have done in this next 6. So you know what it's about, baby. Hotshot takes it away. We're two guys who think our fucking opinion is the bomb, baby, and we're here to make your day. That's all the time we have. Peace.